Decluttering here. Life after money. I was thinking that maybe I don't need to use Me Queen anymore. Maybe I should just use my name. But Mayze is being a bit of a pain. Mayze, you're a pain, my darling. Yes, I know. Yes, have you got a coffee? Cheers. Now sit down, Mayze. Thank you, sit down. Sit down on my bony knees. Yeah, should I use my name, do you think? Should I just say... What should I say? What should I say? Hello, Ilona here. I've watched how other people start their videos. Somebody says, hi there. I could say that, couldn't I? Hi there. Or I don't think they use their names though, mostly. So, anyway, my name is Ilona, and not many people can say that. If you want the English version, it is Ilona. I-L-O-N-A, Ilona. But my mum was German, so she always said it in her native tongue, Ilona, and that's how I've always said it. It has caused a lot of problems in the past, especially when speaking on the phone. Someone asks me my name, and I say, Ilona, and they say, what? Pardon? Oh, and I've had to go through that for the whole of my life, explaining my name. When I write it now, what I'm tending to do is write the I in a lower case, not a capital letter, because a capital I with an L after it look the same, and that can very easily be misread. Yeah, Hona, or I was called once, or I've been called all sorts. But didn't used to like my name when I was a little girl, because it separated me from all my friends, and it singled me out to be something different. She's got a different name. What an odd name she's got. You know, but now I'm a grown-up person. I quite like it. So, hello, Ilona here. Cheers, have you got a coffee? I've been busy sewing. Look, Mayze, just, can you be quiet? Sit down, lie down. Yes, yes, I know. Mayze had to have a trip to the vet a couple of weeks ago. She was sneezing, and she's had a thorough checkup, and she had an injection, and now she's not sneezing. So I'm not really sure what that was, but she still snores very, very loudly. Cheers. Have you got a coffee? I think she wants to be the star of the show. You want to be the star, Mayze? Right, I've been sewing, and I'll show you what I've made. I think I showed you the bags I was making. Well, I've made some more bags. There you are. More bags made. I'm not going to win, am I? More bags made, and I've got 3 more on the table waiting to be finished off. There you are, 3 bags made. Oh dear. Mayze. Mayze. Oh. She makes me laugh. Mayze, look. Anyway, I've made some pet beds. Now, I was given one sleeping bag and one a duvet, which I cut up into smaller pieces. Oh, that's good. Mayze decides she wants to sit on them. So what I do is cut them into smaller pieces, and I've got loads of fabric to make the covers. Now these covers, you can't take them off, they are sewn onto them. So I sew a square like that so that the inside doesn't ruffle up. So I've got the pet beds ready to sell for the charity that I support. There you are. Well, Mayze's over there again. She likes these pet beds. They're about 2 foot square, about. Here or there, a few inches. So, yeah, you can get, I think about 3 pet beds out of. There's different covers on them. Are you going to stop there then, Mayze, now? Oh, she likes them. You're going to stop there, Mayze. You stay there then. Good girl. Stay there. Oh yes, she approves. They have been tested by Mayze. I also was given 2 pillows, bed pillows. Now what I've done is I've cut them in half, and I've made these little small, like a back support cushion. So there you are, one bed pillow is made into 2 little back cushions to support your back. Now I've made envelope openings. So when you make an envelope opening, you need it to overlap quite a good way so that it doesn't gape open at the back, you see. It goes right down there. It's a bit of a struggle to actually get the pillow or cushion in there, but if you strengthen the joins where you join the fabric, if you go over 2 or 3 times, it will be okay. So we've got these back cushions, 2 there, and another pillow was cut in half there to make 2 more cushions. I'm hoping to sell these, but I might have to wait until we have our summer fair. I'm hoping that will go ahead, because it is outdoors, and I could have a stall to sell these things. Yeah, we have got a village page on the internet where we could list things on there, but then that means people come into the house, and I don't really want that. I have actually used that page to give things away. It can be quite useful. So I've had to declutter this week, and excuse me, have you got a drink? I've given away a blow up airbed mattress thing, a new one which I got out of a skip a long time ago and never used it. I also gave away a wall standing fan. You know when it gets really hot and you want a fan whizzing round in your room? Well, I got that out of a skip last year. I thought, well, I can't let these things get thrown away. So I sort of keep them in my house until the time comes when I want to move things on, and so somebody else can have them, make use of them. So that went this week. And I have some filing cabinets. Now the filing cabinets are really good quality, wooden, black, and like a box but solid and heavy, not your metal ones. And somebody took 2 of those away because a few months ago I emptied most of them. I used to have an office upstairs. Well, I no longer need an office upstairs, and I cleared a lot of stuff out from those filing cabinets, so I've got empty filing cabinets, and I thought, well, somebody else could use them. So somebody said they would have 2, and I actually delivered them because they're heavy. I've got 2 more left, so I'm waiting to see if anybody else wants them. So I'm getting sorted slowly, you know, sorted things out, looking around and thinking, will I ever use that? Do I really need that? So yeah, I don't want to be surrounded by clutter, because I think clutter, if you've got a cluttered house, it means your head's cluttered. My head is certainly cluttered. So I'm trying to simplify things by getting rid of the physical clutter. Then maybe that will work, and I'll get rid of the mental clutter as well. If you haven't got things, then really you've got nothing to worry about, have you? You know, because I can look over there and think, well, that cupboard's full and I haven't got the clue what's in it, so maybe I ought to sort it out. You know, why am I keeping it? Cheers, have you got a coffee? So I'm doing a bit of decluttering. I've been walking as usual, as well, and let's have a look. Calendar, I'm on 288 miles on my challenge. I think I'm not sure how much I've got to reach by the end of the month. I think it was 250 for 3 months, so 4 months will be about 330 something. So yeah, I've got a bit to go on that bit. We've got 3 weeks left, so I'm keeping track, you know, day by day. And oh, don't need to go shopping for food just yet, not until mid to late next week. I'm alright for food, keeping track of that. I did do a late shop on Thursday. No, wait a minute, it wasn't. Oh, no, it was the week before. Crikey, time, do you know, time flies. It was on the Thursday the 1st, I did a late shop to Home Bargains for the cats, cat food. Spent £70, but then I won't need to go again for about at least 6 to 8 weeks. So I buy in a good amount, you know. So, but my food shopping probably due around about Thursday, Friday next week. So walking, yes. It's much the same on my calendar. What did I do in March? I went to bike ride. Oh, you saw the video of that, didn't you? Yeah. So anyway, the noisy camera thing, catching the wind on the camera, I'm now looking at YouTube videos because I'm thinking really I could do with some new equipment. But I'm completely flummoxed about what I need exactly. So I'm doing my research, and I just want to buy a camera that suits my needs, obviously. But they're so very complicated. Oh dear. So, but anyway, I'm ploughing on. I'll get there. I've got some money to spare, so I might as well get some decent equipment. Cheers, have you got a coffee? I've got my dinner ready for tonight, or later I should say. It's about 20 minutes to 2 at the moment. So, got my dinner for this evening. It'll be around about 6 o'clock, my dinner. So I'll show you what I've got. I have got a pan of stew, which, have a look, see if you can see it. Look at that, hey, look at that, what do you reckon? Oh, all the vegetables you can think of. There's two portions there. I've eaten one portion yesterday. I just keep it like that in the fridge. I used to do a lot of freezing, make bigger pots and freeze it. I tend not to do that so much now. So I just put that pan as it is in the fridge, the chiller. Don't freeze it. And it's okay for 3 days. I will eat the same meal for 3 days, no problem. I'll show you this, what I do with I have veggie oxo cubes to put in that kind of food. I have, these are veggie oxos, but they're such a faff to use one little cube, and I don't always want one whole cube in something I'm cooking. I might only want half a cube. So what I do is I smash them up. I open the box and take all the wrappers off, and I've got this little pot, and I smash them all up so that I can dip in there with a spoon. Doesn't that make sense? Oh dear. I try and think of ways to make jobs easy. Easy peasy. Try and look for a simple solution. You know, because life is complicated enough without looking for more complications. So if I can find these little tricks to make the jobs easier, then I will do. But anyway, I better not ramble on too long because it's sunny outside. I can see people walking by, and I think maybe I ought to be out there. Yeah, there's gardening to do, and Mayze's settled down on there now. Mayze, they're not your beds. I've got to give them to other people. Right, I think that's all the news actually. I think we're going to be able to go out a bit further from Monday. I keep having a look at the rules that we have to follow, making sure that I understand it. Well, I try to understand it, but most of it doesn't apply to me anyway. So I just try and pick the bits out that do apply to me. But I think I can go a bit further now, drive a bit further, and so that'll be good. We're not allowed to camp just yet. I think camping comes in middle of May, I think so. Or I might have a look round for a campsite and ring them up and ask them when can I come camping. But yeah, I mean we're getting some quite cold weather at the moment still. I mean we're only just into April, aren't we? The other day we had snow. So I think maybe give it a couple of more weeks, you know. I see camping, people do camp in the cold weather. I think I'm getting a bit nesh is what they call it here, nesh. Oh, I don't want to go out in the cold. Oh, getting a bit nesh in my old age. Yeah, I'm thinking of the camping trips that I might have. Yeah, the government seem to be really mucking us about a lot. So you think you're on the way out, you know, you think you're on the level, and you think that's it, we're going to head now for better times, we're going to be able to do more things, and then all of a sudden they drop a bombshell, don't they? And they then give you some awful news. You know, I don't know why they keep doing that. They do. They build your hopes up and think, oh, it's going to be alright, it's going to be alright, and then all of a sudden they tell you some terrible news and it all comes crashing down again. Anyway, I think we're alright to keep making progress, you know, until it'll kick off again. You can guarantee it'll kick off again in the autumn and in the winter. So live each day as it comes. Make each day count. That's my message. Every day is important. Every day that we are on this earth is important. And our lives are important. So make the most of it. Right, have you got a coffee? I'm going to finish this off, it's nearly cold. I'm going to look at the cat. This is Ilona. You're going to practice that for me. Ilona. This is Ilona. I have actually made a video of how to say my name. It's somewhere lost in the bowels of my channel. Ilona. And that is Mayze, spelled M-A-Y-Z-E. Mayze. Makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, that's common sense. M-A-Y is May, Z-E is Z. Have a look at Mayze. You like them, Mayze? I'm afraid you can't keep them. They're not yours. This is Ilona. Bye for now. Thank you for watching. See you next time.